I'll double check in a second. I'm pretty sure the shape of the distribution is C, the symmetric bell-shaped, skewed right, skewed left, or whatever. It's probably that's self-explanatory. And then standard deviation I know is the spread, because I read that already. And then so that would leave the center to be the average, mean, median, mode. I didn't check that real quick to see, make sure that's correct. Yeah, so
that's what I have.
Yeah, so C, A, then B.
Yeah. I don't have the definition of standard deviation.
How much the spread of the data, and the smaller it is, the less variance there is in the data.
Yeah.
The bigger it is, the more variance. But I don't know how to calculate it.
I feel like you take, like, it's something to do with the quartiles or the percent, you know, like you take, I feel like you take certain quartiles and you, I don't know.
Yeah, that's part of it, which we'll probably have to learn more today. I don't remember how, so it's going to be fun.
Okay, and then the percentiles versus the quartiles versus the 5-number series and the box plot. Well, I know the percentiles. There's the, I can't remember the difference between the quartiles and the percentiles.
I can either.
I know the quartiles, there's 4 of them, and then I think the percentiles is the percentage of the quartile. I don't know. And then the box plot is what you create after you've figured those, the high and the low out.
Right.
All
right. Let me look at sample variance. All right. So standard deviation is the measure of spread in the distribution. If the standard deviation is relatively small, and the data tend to be close together. If the standard deviation is relatively large, the data tend to be more spread out. Sample variance. Calculating the standard deviation by hand.
Sorry, I'm reading too.
It's okay.
I bet in this video.
Oh, this is Brother Cromer from the math department. This is a continuation of the lesson 2 video.
Okay, so this video shows us how to do it.
I'm echoing for some reason.
I'm going to share my screen real quick.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if I can with this one. I know there's a way to do it in the other one, but I don't think there is in this one. Oh, wait, right here. I'm just going to play this video. If I can get to it, hold on. Now I'm confused because I'm sharing the screen and so I can only see.
Okay.
Describing quantitative data, shape, center, and spread. So now
Hold on,
we're at the point where we're covering spread. Where we left off is looking at how we calculate by hand the standard deviation. We can also get this, in fact, after we have you do this by hand a couple of times, how to do this in SPSS or Excel. Here's an example of where if you use a software, whether Excel or SPSS, it's a couple of clicks or a couple of copy and paste to get the variance and the standard deviation. Here's an example of it here. This is based off of our data. Okay. So now what I'd like to do is I'd like to talk about the uses of the variance and the standard deviation.
Do you guys want me to pause at any point? Let's look at the formula, maybe.
Based off of our data. Clicks are a couple of Excel or SPSS. It's a couple of clicked off and so.
Is this what you were looking at? Jared?
The textbook.
Oh, gotcha. So I think I'm trying to remember what all those things stand for. The standard deviation's that weird E thing, right? Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Let me go back to it. Hold on a second.
This thing, right?
Okay. Well, I think, isn't standard deviation just S?
Is it? Then what's
No,
this?
'cause S squared is variance, and variance is the square of standard deviation. I think.
I'm gonna fast forward. Hold on. Okay, so here's in the 5-number summary.
For one. So Q2 is always the median. These are quartiles, right?
That makes sense. The percentiles are within the quartiles. That's
Right.
what I did. Okay, I'm gonna look at this. Hold on.
So from those, Q1 is median. Okay.
Is it gonna show us how to do it, maybe? Let's see.
9, 10. Okay. Now, first of all, with these numbers, the min, you know, is 1. The max is 10. The median, since we have an even number of observations, is the middle two numbers here. The average of the middle two numbers is 5.5. So this is the middle two, but then your 5.5 is the median. Let's type in for me, or I'll just say median. I'll spell out median. Okay. Now Q1 is the median to the left of the gram median. So Q1 is this number right here is 3. This is the median to the left of the gram median. There's 5 numbers to the left of the gram median, which is 5.5 here. And so we take the median to the left of the gram median, that's 3.
Some paper.
3 is the median to the left, or to the right of the gram median. In this case, it's 8. Okay? Now, the only thing that changes, say for instance, if I add the number 11 here, the only thing that changes now is that if I were to, let me just erase this here, erase a couple of things here, because it's no one relevant. Okay. Now, if we have it to where we have an odd number of observations, okay, the median now is 6. Okay, it's just the middle number. Okay. Now, Q1 is the median to the left of the gram median. In this case, the median to the left of the gram median is 3, so this here is Q1. Okay. And then the right of the gram median is 9. Okay. This here represents Q3. So that's a simplistic example of how to get by hand getting 5%. Okay. Now, if we're going to do this in SPSS or Excel, you can use either one of those.
If you guys don't want to watch this, just let me know and I'll
Here's an example
get out of it.
from SPSS, 5-number summary, where you can get the minimum and the maximum, the median. So we have 3 of the 5 numbers here, but then we get the last, our Q1 and Q3 here in this bottom box. Now you notice here that in Q3 we have 2 different results because of 2 different algorithms that are used to calculate or either one of these rows in this case. Now sometimes with the algorithms the numbers match and sometimes they don't. You can say the same thing with Excel too. Sometimes these numbers will match and sometimes they won't. So you just have to be a representation of a 5-number summary. Where this, so if you look, here's an example of a box plot where this is the minimum. This is Q1. This is Q2, the median. This is Q3, the top of the box, the highest part of the box, and this is the maximum. Now we can get an idea in terms of what type of distribution it is. Say, for instance, my rule of thumb is that if we we have a median here, and the minimum is further away to the median than the maximum is away from the median, then it would be left skew distribution. If the maximum is further away from the median than the minimum is from the median, then it could be a right skew distribution. But if they're about the same, then we can say that they're symmetrical. Okay. Now what I want to do is I'm going to pull up an example briefly here. Now, usually if for the whiskers, we were just described in the online textbook, the bottom part, this here normally represents the median, or excuse me, the minimum. And this here represents the maximum. However, if we have stars or dots below or above those whiskers, then the lower point represents the minimum, and the highest point represents the maximum. Okay, so you just have to be mindful of that. I think that's primarily you have to worry about that with SPSS, but not so much when you deal with Excel.
Sorry if that was not relevant to you guys, but that was kind of helpful.
That's a good refresher.
Yeah, I don't know how to exit the share screen. Can you guys see me now? Okay. That still didn't help us with standard deviation, but it was.
Well, so I'm looking at it right now. The standard deviation is the amount it deviates from the mean. Well, so it gives you values. Like say you get 5 values, you find the mean of those, and then you find out how far away each value is from the mean. So say the mean is, so say the average of all the data is 35. Say you have 30.
You froze.
Oh.
Fail.
He was on a roll.
I know.
Have you done statistics before?
Have you?
I haven't either. This is like really weird to me.
Oh, I've done because we have a statistics category or like section in high school, but like an actual statistics class, no.
No, I've never like done statistics, so this is all like what?
What the heck? Where'd he go? I was really curious what he had to say. I wonder if there's a way to stop recording and then record again.
I think I can push stop broadcast. Maybe.
That'll probably completely exit out of it. I don't know. He's really fun. He's probably in an apartment with a bunch of guys and they're all sharing the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
On like the preparation part where it says the group, is there a place to turn that in, or is that just something we're working on together?
I don't think we actually turn it in. I think it's because there's an answer key that goes along with it.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't find a place for it, so.
I don't think so. Let me look. Yeah, we just do the mark this activity complete.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the quizzes are really the only things we like actually turn in. Hopefully he comes back. He's like completely not even on it anymore. But I think, I'm trying to think about the homework. I think the homework we actually turn in though. I don't know.
Yeah.
What does it say? Let's see. Download
Well, it
the
has like
document attached at the bottom of this page. Answer the questions found in the homework assignment. You're encouraged to collaborate with other students on the site, but it's important that you do your own work before working with somebody else. Okay. Check your answers with the answer key. Click Start below to begin the homework quiz. Oh, so you just take a quiz on it. So you don't actually ever turn in the homework.
have you done any of the homework quizzes yet?
I have not.
I wonder if it's like the same thing as the homework.
I bet it's similar. He said they're kind of tricky. I'm going to open this quiz. Well, I'm looking at the quiz right now.
Do you remember how to spell Jared's last name?
What?
Do you remember how to spell Jared's last name? I'm gonna send him another.
Let's see. Oh,
Stenstred?
sorry, I moved before. If I go to a different page, the thing will submit like his did.
Oh, you're fine. I found it.
Okay. Let's see. Hey, it
Okay,
says
it looks like
you joined. You're back.
Yeah, sorry, my internet went out.
Okay. What were you saying? If the something is 35.
Oh, are you talking about when I left off at?
Yeah.
Okay, let me share my screen. How did you do that?
If you go to the left, like the icons on the left, it's that green with the arrow, the screen with the arrow.
Put the windows show in the video call.
You see it?
Yeah, it's 15. I have like 50 windows open. Hold on. None of them are the ones that I want. There we go. Screen share. All right, y'all can see it now, right?
Yeah, is there a way you can zoom it in a little bit?
Yes.
If not, no worries, but.
Let's see. Right command. Better?
There you go. Yep.
More or?
No, it's good.
All right, so say we have, say it is these 5 numbers.
Okay.
I haven't figured it all the way out. So it gives us these 5 numbers. You calculate the mean by adding them all together and then divide it by 5 or however many there are. And so that came out to 38.8. And then you find out how far away these values are from the mean. So you balance it by the mean. So this
Yeah.
is so you find that's how you get the deviation from it. I'm trying to figure out how you get the standard deviation. If you just find the mean of that or what? Okay, let's see. All right, how would you do this to on top of this average deviation from the mean, not the standard? Compute the mean of M2. What'd you get? It's true. So you need a way to work with the negative deviations from the mean so they do not cancel with the positive ones. What should we do? Choose one of the 4 options below. Let's try option 2. So apply this up. So the idea is to square all of the negative or all the deviations from the mean. So the negatives become positive. Add a third column to your table to get the values in the column. Square the deviations from the mean that you found in column 2. So just square all these values. You guys following so far? Or just kind of confusing?
Well, square deviation, is that standard?
Maybe. They're just they're kind of beating around the bush right now. Like, let's try this, see if this just gives us the standard deviation.
Okay, hold on. I just Googled it.
Okay.
And so it says to calculate the standard deviation of those numbers, work out the mean. So we figured out that. Then for each number, subtract the mean from the square result. So subtract the mean and then square the result. So you square that negative 0.7. And then work out the mean of those squared differences.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm sure there's an easy way to do it, but I understand what you mean. Does that make sense?
And then you take out the square root. Then take the square root of that, and then.
Oh, okay. And that's the standard deviation.
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Kaylee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we should try a problem. Or let's do it with this one before we.
Like the answer to this?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
So we would take the 0.7, right? The
Yes.
my graphing calculator just gives me the standard deviation. But
I wish do you have a TF9, whatever they're called?
yeah, but I don't have it with me. My sister-in-law is using it, but I need to get it back from her because that would really be helpful. Okay, so we take 0.07, right?
Uh-huh.
Or 0.7, I guess.
0.7. So we really need to put the negatives because it's going to turn positive anyways, right?
Yeah. So, and then we do that by 0.7. So that will be 0.49, and then we take the square root of it. So basically, are we just making it positive?
Wait, don't we add them all up, then take the square root of that?
Oh, yes.
Does it say to do that, or am I done this here?
That makes more sense, because, let's see. Then work out the mean of those squared differences. Yeah, so then we find the mean of those differences.
Okay. So 0.16, 0.49, and 0.81, correct?
Yes.
I'm using my iPhone calculator.
I know, me too.
Very advanced. I bet there is an app. You know what? I bet there's an app for like a T.
I bet.
All right, what did y'all get?
Hold on. I got 0.44.
That's what I got.
So then we take the square root of that.
Then we take the square root of that. So that's where my calculator reaches its limits right there. But that's obviously going to be somewhere around like 0.6 something.
It's 0.15, I think.
The square root of 0.44?
Oh, no.
I could just guess and check till I get it. It's like 0.66 something, right?
Mm-hmm.
0.67 times.
Yeah, pretty much. Try 0.67.
That's 4.4489.
That works.
The
Okay.
square root of 0.44? Oh, it's 0.6.
So would that be the number then? Would that be the answer?
I believe so.
Is it gonna tell? Oh.
Divide the sum of the squared. Variance is a whole nother thing.
I don't even know. I don't know if the one we got was right.
There's only 0.742 on this thing. So there's another step in here that says you have to do, which is find the sample variance.
Sorry, I'm listening to
How to
it.
calculate standard deviation. Standard deviation quantifies how diverse the values of your data set are.
This one doesn't. I just watched a YouTube video on it, and it doesn't show the extra step either. I don't know.
It says that same thing that we just did.
Yeah.
So it says what you do is you divide the sum of the squared standard deviations. So before we found the mean of that and squared it, you find the sum, which was 2.2, or I found that, and we divide that by n minus 1. The n is the amount of values, which is 5.
What's that?
N is the amount of values that they give you, so that's 5.
Okay.
So you do 2.2 divided by 5 minus 1, which is 4, which comes out to 0.55, and that's the sample variance.
So that's not the standard deviation.
No, that's the sample variance.
So maybe our answer was right for the standard deviation?
Well, the sample variance is the square root of. No, it's the square of the standard deviation. So, just one second. Hey, how's it going? Are you here? Hey, nice to meet you. I had no idea how to get
I'm super confused about that.
I don't get it.
There's just you, Jaden, and Derek. Thank you so much. All right. So who? Okay. So I have someone from the ward. Yeah. Okay. Somebody from the ward, just in the house, kind of on the other side again. So I don't know. Just let I'm talking to them. I'll give them a call. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, hey, no problem. Great. Have a good day. Yeah.
Did you say you had to leave at 6 today?
Yeah, around there.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
All right. So. Take the square root of the sample variance to get the sample standard deviation. So, what's the square root of 0.55?
Hold on.
.74?
Let's see. That's the answer. The answer for standard deviation is 0.742.
Yeah.
So does that make sense to y'all?
Sorry, show me that one more time. Sorry, I was working on another problem. I was trying to figure out one.
All right. So once you square all the values to get rid of the negatives, you add them together, and we got 2.2 on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you divide that by n minus 1, which is the number of values they give you minus 1. So
Yep.
5 minus 1 is 4. It comes out to 0.55, and then you just do the square root of 0.55. So 0.55 is the variance.
Oh.
The square root of that is the standard deviation, which is 0.742.
So you take the square root of the variance, and that'll equal standard deviation.
Right.
Okay, so there's a problem in the quiz. I have the quiz open.
Sorry, say that again.
I have the quiz open.
Uh,
And there's a standard deviation question in the quiz. Do we want to try it?
yeah, let's try it. I'm
Okay.
sure if we get an answer on there, that's probably right. Oh, it's a fill in the blank.
Yeah, so it's that survival times one. So I did the median. What do you guys think the median is?
So you did number 5, is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, so the median would be.
I got an answer. I just want to see if it's right without me saying anything.
Hold on. The mean is sort of 13519. Would it be 4?
Yeah, that's what I did. I did 4 because it's in between the 1 and every 3 and the 5.
Yeah, that's what I think it is.
Okay, so then
That's skewed then, huh? Because of that 19.
what?
I don't think we. Never mind. I was just asking if it would be right skewed since it goes all the way out to 19.
Yeah, but the 19 is like the outlier.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that
So,
we're 4.
yeah, that's what I put.
Okay.
So the standard deviation of the survival time. So what I did was, tell me if this is right, but what I did was so I added all of those numbers up, and then I divided it by 4, and I got 7.
Right. I got that.
Okay, and then I took 5 and I subtracted 7. I subtracted 7. I took 19, subtracted 7, 1 and subtracted 7, and then 3 subtracted 7. So,
Right.
and then I squared those numbers. So I squared 2, 12, 6, and 4, and I got 4. Am I going too fast?
No, I got 4, 16, 36, and 144. Is that what you got?
Yeah, so then I added those together, and I got 200 even. Is that right?
252. Yep, 200.
Okay. Then what we do is we do that thing where, what was that equation again?
So it's divided by 3, right? Because it's n minus 1.
Okay. No, divided by 4.
Well, it's n minus.
Oh, you're right. You're good. Good call. So it's 66.66, and then we square root that, right?
Right.
So I don't know how to do that on my iPhone.
Right.
I can do
Okay.
it for you. I got it.
What kind of calculator do you have, Kaylee?
T130X.
Okay. Can you do this? So can you do 66.66 squared?
Not
Say the
square.
number one more time.
Do you want the square root?
Sorry, yeah, square root. That's what I meant.
What was the number again?
66.667.
It's 8.165.
So 8.2, right? Because the nearest tenth. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
So you got 8.16, correct, Kaylee?
Yeah.
So 8.2 months.
Okay. And should we move on to the next one?
Yeah. Well, we skipped 3, right?
Yeah.
We want to do that?
Sure.
Okay, on rare occasions, a medical procedure is performed on the wrong body part of a patient's body or the wrong patient. These are called wrong site and wrong patient mistakes. Such errors occur hundreds of times each year across the United States. The medical community is trying to limit these errors, but having difficulty reducing their frequency. In a small percentage of these cases, the patient files a lawsuit in the hospital. Philip Stahlhill and others conducted a study on these mistakes and lawsuits that follow. The data in the file wrong site or patient. Okay, so we have to open that thing, the wrong site, wrong patient.
Do you just want to share the screen once you get that?
Let me see. Let me see if I can get it open. 'Cause I couldn't before. And
Where is it found?
so you can find it in the lesson 3 homework, I believe. And now it's an XLS file, so I can probably open it.
Okay, which one is it? What's it called?
Wrong site, wrong patient.
No, what's the, like, it gave the case study. What's the name of it?
It is JAMA surgery. JAMA.
Mine won't open it either.
So open the XLS file doesn't make any sense.
Hold on. Yeah, mine won't open either.
Do you have the SPSS?
Mm-mm.
See, I'm waiting for my Pell Grant hasn't come in yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting to get my extra Pell Grant stuff.
I don't know why it's taking so long. I got mine like the first week last week. I guess they send them out in waves, but it's like gonna be the third week of the semester next week, and need to buy books and whatnot.
Yeah.
Haley, do you have SPSS yet?
Not yet.
Well, I don't know. It's only one question. Well, there's 2 questions, dang it.
Well, 7 through 9 are also from it too.
Really?
Yeah. What's the 5-number summary? Is it quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and quartile 4? Or median, I mean? No, because there's also...
It's in here. Hold on. I don't know where it went. Okay, it's minimum, quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and then the maximum.
quartile 1, quartile 2, quartile 3, and then the maximum?
Mm-hmm. I thought he said we didn't have to use SPSS.
Let me read what he said about it.
I think he said like on very few we will have to, but those won't come until like week 3 or week 4. So I don't know.
Check the syllabus. Raw materials required for this course, SPSS. Resources. Yeah, there's an online textbook.
I wonder if we watch another person's video, if they would have the data information.
I'm reading his email, seeing if I can remember what he said about SPSS.
So here it says, if you want to purchase SPSS, you can go on the onthehub.com SPSS website and follow these directions. A bunch of SPSS packages options will appear on the page. Just above the first listed package, there's a tab for Windows and a tab for Mac. Click on the whichever one applies to you, then scroll down to the version that costs $39.25 plus $4.99 download fee. That one will give you everything you need for the semester. You'll need to keep close track of your purchase email when you download SPS, blah, blah, blah. Or if you want to access SPS with VMware, download the attached PDF file for instructions on how to access Virtual Desktop. There are instructions for both Windows and Mac users, VD instruction for PC, 3264 4-bit, and PDF and VMware installation instructions. So it sounds like if we download the VMware installation, then we'll be able to access the SPSS with a virtual desktop.
Where's the instructions for that? Do you know?
So if you click Notes from Brother Balls in the course introduction, then you scroll down, it says Gain Access to SPSS. It's number 4. Right there.
Click here for details. Okay. Download Private Access Virtual. So VMware installation instructions for Mac is what I need. Using small freedom of the operating system. Sorry, the page requested cannot be found. Goodness. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Any headway on that?
I'm getting there. I don't know if I want a 32-bit or a 64-bit. Did he verify? Did he say on?
Mm-mm.
Don't know. Okay, let's see if this works.
Okay, step 1, type.
Sorry, mine's downloading. Okay, mine might be working.
Okay, hopefully mine will be too. Let's see.
Uh,
Download.
I don't know if mine will download while we're talking.
It's going right now. It's about halfway there. Well, once we get this done, then we'll have all the little kinks figured out. We'll be able to get these things running smoothly.
We can work on the other questions while we're waiting.
Okay.
Okay. Number doesn't have a number. Number 10.
Mhm.
So Redbox is an increasingly
Yeah.
popular way to rent movies in the U.S. Individuals can go to a Redbox kiosk and have a wide variety of movies to choose from. The study was done in which researchers observed the duration of time in seconds individuals spent making a decision on which movie to rent at Redbox. Based on the following box plot, answer questions 10 through 12. So, what is the third quartile of the Redbox decision times? So quartile 3 is, it's going to be like the 190-ish, right? I don't know.
All right. Hold on. I'm pulling it up. All right. So we have. Why doesn't it tell us the exact values?
I think it's 190, but I don't know. Isn't it like the top of the green box?
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So quartile 1 is going to be the left of the dark line of the green box. Quartile 2 is the middle, and quartile 3 is going to be the outside. So it'd be like 180, but I don't know how we.
180 or 190?
Well, I don't know. That's what's. No. This is stupid. Sorry, I shouldn't say that on air.
What is the third quartile of the Redbox decision times? I'm just going to do 180 between 180 and then do a dash between 180 and 190. It says give a number. I don't know. 185.
185. I'm gonna go. I'm looking. I really think it's 180 because I'm trying to break it up into fifths, and I think it breaks up into fifths. Okay.
Do you have a ruler? That'd be more.
Because I think the median's 110. See that? I think that's 110,
Okay.
and then twice that would be a length of 20. I'm gonna go with 180.
Okay, so then is it then 720 for 720 seconds for the next question?
Yeah, I'd say that's a 20.
Okay. Based on the box plot, what is the value of the mean? 105.
This is how we'll know. This is how we'll know right here. So we got 720. We got 180. We got 110. We got, is that a 50? It's a 50, right?
I think so.
50 and a 10. So 900, 110, 60. I got 1,070. Is that what y'all got?
I didn't calculate it. My thing just said finish that program.
Okay, hold up the calculator.
The thing is, it says I must restart my system for the configuration changes to be made.
Oh, don't do that. The quiz is open.
I know.
Oh, man.
Well, we can press save for later. I might do that.
Looks like
So what do you think that number 10 is?
Well, the answer I got is not. Plus 110 plus 50 plus 10 divided by 5. So I got 214, and there's no 214.
You
Which is,
just go with 187.
what's that?
Go with 187.
I think it's 180. Let's just stick with 180 because if you look, that's 105. The mean is 105.
Wait, How is the mean 105?
That's because isn't the mean the middle?
No, that's the median.
Oh, I get what
It's
you're
got to be
saying.
187 because there's no way it's 105.
Okay, hold on.
Because 105 times 5 would be 525, which is lower than the highest value. Right? Does that even make sense?
Yeah, hold on.
So 187 times 5. I'm going to do this. 187 times 5. All right, so all these values have to equal 935. Why didn't he give us
I
values?
got 212.
Yeah, I got 212 too. Or 214. But that's not an answer on here.
What if you did 187 times 5? So we have to get a total of 935.
Right.
So I'm going to subtract 50. And then I'm going to subtract 105. And then I'm going to subtract
I don't understand why
either.
we don't have any values for this. That's kind of silly to me. So let's say 710.
It's impossible. That number is impossible.
187.
Or maybe
Yeah, because I'm trying to do the math right now. And
Yeah, if you add just the first two values and they're
yeah,
equal to each other, then
what about this cannot be determined? I mean,
well,
it can be determined. Well, it can't really. It's not exact numbers.
yeah, but then but we have to answer. That's not a viable answer though for 10 and 11 though, which is the problem. Time seconds.
Okay, I'm going to save this quiz for later, and I'm going to press restart on this, so I might see you guys in just a second. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah.
I'm going to download this program.
Figure this silly question out. What's the value of the mean?
8.
So I know 50. One has to be 50.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to say that one below is 5. If that's the case, so we got 105.
Mhm.
Even with my new values, the lowest I can get is 212. This is
Or numbers right now.
craziness to me. The mean is the most common measure of sensor and is computed by adding up the observed data and dividing by the number of observations in the data set. Is there something I'm missing here?
Husband's trying to help us out.
What's that?
My husband's trying to help us out here.
Is this as silly to him as it is to me?
Doesn't.
Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Oh, nice. Part of your ward? Y'all gonna lose? No, you don't lose. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I'm doing homework right now. I'm in a group meeting, but I'm down to do something around probably like 9 tonight. Yeah, I still got to do some more homework after this meeting as well. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, just let me know what you all decide. All right, sounds good. All right, I'll see you.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is a little bit.
I'm positive that those first numbers I had are accurate based on how the box plot shows up, but
Yeah, I mean, it looks just like that. So
I might just go with cannot be determined.
yeah.
Back.
Gosh, did I just do that again? I'm the stupidest person I've ever met.
Well,
You just exit out of your test.
Yes, but still open, so I think it saved it. I think you changed it so that it doesn't submit, it saves. I thought I'd switch it to the Safari browser, but I might be in luck.
I think it can't be determined because there's not accurate numbers. Right?
I think that's what I'm going to go with. And then I'm going to email him about that or post on the discussion board about that because that's frustrating.
so I'm going to need your guys' help on the next step of this.
Okay.
I am a little bit. Did you guys decide to do this cannot be determined?
That's
Yeah.
that's what I'm going to go
And
with.
then 720 seconds and then 180 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal. So I'm going to share my screen because I need your guys' help because I don't really understand what it's asking me to do, this program. So hold on one second. Okay. So can you, I don't know if it's changed. Can you guys see the server, the VMware Horizon client? Is that what you guys are seeing?
I just see
What?
No, it's on your iLearn.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm sure you guys can see it now.
add
Yeah?
server.
Yeah, so I don't know what that means. Like, I hit add server. I have no idea what that means. Does that mean my internet, or like, what does that mean?
I think it had instructions for. Does it have instructions for that? Let me check.
I don't know.
Enter the ViewNet host. Alright, hold on. Okay, so type VDI,
V capitals or no?
no caps.
So V, the all caps or no caps?
No caps.
Okay, VDI,
U, VIEW,
UVIDW.
EW.
BW is B as in boy.
No, VIEW. It spells out view.
Okay.
VDI. There's no view. There's no U between the I and the V. So delete the U.
Okay.
BYUI.edu. And hit enter. There's a lot of cloud for you titled that. Once you see the clouds added, go into your library, then your preferences, and look for the tile. Okay, so go to your library, and then your preferences.
What the heck? Okay, then what do I do?
Go to your library, and your preferences.
I don't see library. Do you guys see it?
See what's up there at the top right.
So it says favorites, settings. I'll try settings. No.
Maybe it's your computer laptop.
Oh, maybe. Where would I?
Maybe if you just do the finder and search for com.vmware.
I just want all the programs to work so it can just like boom, boom, boom.
I know, seriously. Once this is done, we'll be good. Hopefully.
So what library do I want to use?
It says it's titled. Oh, I'm testing out weird steps. Let me see if. Go ahead and figure it out. Alright, it says look for the file titled com.vmware.view.plist.
Hold on. Maybe this is doing something. Are you guys still seeing this?
It went back to your page.
So it's preparing my desktop. So we'll see what. Oh, so I'm on a completely new desktop. So it's a virtual desktop. Except I don't know how to get you guys over here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think mine worked because it's supposed to make a cloud. It said. Are you on a Mac or a PC?
Yeah, PC.
Okay, so I have the Mac ones pulled up, so maybe I'm doing something wrong for you. Yeah,
Well, I have,
that
so I
step
have,
we just did, I don't think it's important.
okay, well, I have the virtual, I'm on the virtual thing right now, the virtual desktop. So the problem is I can't see you on the virtual desktop, and I want you guys to be able to see the program. So what I'm doing is now I'm logging into BYUI on the virtual desktop. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Okay. Let's see, let's try this. There's a million like loop arounds, let's just say that. Hey Kaylee, do you have my Gmail? Do you know what my Gmail is?
It's Olivia.Ricky. Oh, wait. Yeah,
At what?
at Gmail.
Hold on. I think once we get this, then we'll be able to crank through it. But okay.
There's so much issues with this. It's, oh my goodness. Mine won't work, my VMware. I'll try to put the laptop thing. I'll be right back.
So on the virtual, can you hear me? Oh, really bad. Hold on. Okay, is that better?
Yeah, much better.
I can't hear you now.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How about now?
Yeah,
Talk.
I can still hear you.
Hey.
Can you hear me now?
I don't understand this. This is really dumb.
Can you hear me?
Any luck?
She came back on, but she can't hear any of us.
Who did? Hold on. Olivia, can you hear us now? No. I'm doing a different browser. I don't know. I did a different browser and it worked. Did you get it to work, VMware? Olivia, you got to work? I didn't get to work. Well, that's great. Try. Maybe if you can download the program and show me your screen, or download the information, show me your screen, we can figure it out without you needing to talk. Not that we don't want you to talk, but this has already far overstayed its welcome.
Yeah, 6:20.
Yeah. All right. So she's pulled it up. You got to open the .sav file, so it's not in those ones. Can she hear me?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's not the XLS ones, it's the .sav ones. So keep going down, there's more. Keep going, keep going, keep going, it's these ones. A little bit more, there we go. You see the wrong site, wrong patient there at the bottom? Right there, yep. Come on, see if it opens. Please open. All right. What the heck? Let me go to the JAMA study. Doesn't make any sense. This is so frustrating. No idea what those numbers mean. Okay, maybe that's better. Huh? Okay, let me see the questions that we have for it. All right. Opinion. And wrong site lawsuits. So on site. Go back to the first one. So find the mean amount hospitals had to pay. So what you to do, go down, keep going down. Keep going down. All right, go back up. Oh, these are all wrong sites. Go down to as far as wrong sites go. Goodness. All right, go back to right at the end. All right, go to site 412. Click on there and type the equal sign and type sum. Open parentheses. Now go back to the very top. Click on the top and drag it all the way down to the last number. Oh, delete it. You know what? I might have had my file pull up in Excel. Let's see if I had the same thing. I'm going to open up the Excel file for this. Mine's working. There's 412.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got off my. Did you get the VM thing working?
So I have the Excel file, so I didn't realize it's pretty much the exact same as the one you had. So
There's,
I thought it'd be different, but it's the same. So once you download it, so, but you probably need it there, so that's okay. All right, so
okay.
I'm getting that the mean is $79,846.97.
And is this for the number 7?
It's round to the nearest whole dollar, so it's going to be, yeah.
Wait. Which one are we on?
So number 3.
Oh.
Find the mean amount of hospital had to pay in the wrong site lawsuits run back to the nearest dollar. So it's 79847.
79847.
No way there's only a find the standard deviation. No way.
There's no way. There has to be a way to do it on the VM that we're just not aware of. Is there a way on the Excel to do that? I know there's the symbols or the equations.
I can look it up. I'm sure there is.
I took an Excel class last semester. Let me look.
ST-dev and supplementalization. Okay, I think I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. I wish I had multiple choice. That'd make our lives much easier.
Seriously.
Dev. I can't imagine a world without Google.
I know.
How'd they do it? All right, so I got 71403. That sounds correct based on what the mean is. So
7, 1.
wait, does that sound correct? 71403. I mean, the data has a lot of variability, so that makes sense actually.
Okay. So what's the first number in the 5-number summary for wrong patient lawsuit data? So if you go above on your Excel chart, and if you go to the wrong, like the first column, there should be like a click down, and you can like organize it by low to high. Does that make sense?
Now, can you do it by numerical order?
Yeah.
Okay. So actually do 74104 for that one,
Why?
because I didn't round up to the nearest dollar.
Oh, I thought you meant for number 7. So 714.
74104.
74104.
Sorry, 71404. 71404.
Wait, say it one more time. Now I'm confused.
71404.
Okay.
All right. So what was the first on the wrong patient? So this is the wrong patient now. So the first number would be the lowest, right? The minimum.
Yeah, so were you able to do that lowest to high on Excel?
I don't know how. I could just do minimum though. There's a formula for that. Much equals min. So the min 0, that makes sense because there are some with 0.
Okay, 0.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what's the second number in the 5-number summary? That's quartile 1, I'm pretty sure.
1, yes. Ooh, so that's. Wouldn't that be like the median of the median, kind of? No.
I have no idea. There should be a way that you can make a box plot out of that data.
But I don't think I can do it in Excel. You probably can do that at SPSS.
You can do it in Excel.
Really?
Yeah. If you share your screen, I might be able to help.
Okay.
Did we say number 7 was 0?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me double check. 7 is 0, yeah. So screen.
This 2 hours already?
Almost.
Yeah.
Is that it right there?
What?
And you want me to zoom in? How well can you see that?
Pretty well. So if you go to the charts,
Charts.
might be under tables, but yeah, do all.
I don't see plots. Should I try tables?
Yeah. There should be a way to do it. I know there is. It's delayed as you're doing it, so it's like showing at me. It's not showing it fast enough. Let's see. Maybe Smart Art. Try Smart Art.
Let me do it real quick. Set the data for the boxes in the box moisture plot. Select insert. boxes down on the top. Oh, hold on. I might be able to do it without making a box plot. This should give us the first and the third. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Not enough arguments are entered for this function.
I need some ice cream after this. Holy cow.
I
Dinosaur
already had some cake.
quartile.int computes the first quartile and the third quartile. Okay. Alright, so it says the first quart. Let's see if these sound right. Alright, so what I'm getting is the first quartile is 3,900 and the third quartile is 50,000. You think those sound right?
50,000?
Yeah.
That's a big number.
Well, it's the third quartile. Some of these values are like 180,000 and
Yeah. So wait, that was the second? That was the first quartile, right?
first quartile is 3,900.
Wait. So the second number in the fifth number summary is what? Is the first quartile, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's 39,000?
No, 3,900, I believe. Let me check. Yeah, 3,900.
Okay, and then the fourth number in the five number thing is
The first number is 0. The second number is 3,900.
okay.
Fourth number would be the third quartile, correct?
Yes.
So that would be 50,000.
50,000
Yeah.
even?
Even yet. Let me see if they have those values in here That way, yep, there is 50,000 value. There's actually a couple, so that's probably. Let's see, there's a 3,900, and there's a 3,900. So I feel
Okay.
like that might be right.
Should we submit it?
Let me submit first and see.
I'm scared. Let's just do it all together. Ready, set, go. I'm scared.
85.
What?
85.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's better than I thought we'd do.
That's true.
The somehow the third quartile we had wrong, but we had the first one right,
And then we had the.
and then we didn't get the mean one right. I'll take it though. I'll definitely take that.
Me too.
Well, all it took us 2 hours.
Seriously, I graduate in July. I'm just like, get me through, man. Get me through. I'm getting there. All right.
All right, guys.
Peace out.
All right, let's see y'all later.
See ya. Bye.